Microphone check, microphone check. I think I'm good. I think. Phone, stop lighting up, please. Thank you. Waiting for some things to load. Mainly Black Desert, because I was trying to patch some other game. I don't remember exactly what it was now. I don't even remember. But I was trying to do something else, and just it involved me closing Black Desert, or no, I think it crashed actually. Happens sometimes, you know. Black Desert crashes. That's what happens, man. It feels bad. I wasn't trying to patch Black Desert though, but it was just one of those weird things where the game was like, "No, I'm done," and gave up. So bear with me for a few minutes here as everything kind of loads up. Today, I want to talk about a few things. Mainly, we're going to be over in Valencia today. The reason why we're in Valencia today is I am getting Cobra Blood, of all things, because the Cobra Blood I'm using for Frenzy Draughts. The main reason why I'm doing that for Frenzy Draughts is simply because, well, Frenzy Draughts are one of the most expensive things that I'm getting these days. They're just very expensive. So me personally, I don't really want to. If I can avoid it, I can, afford to save a little bit of money. So today, we're going to be getting some Cobra Blood, and I've already got maybe 1,500 earlier today. It was about 20 minutes or so, give or take. Actually, no, it's not. I keep looking at these buffs when this was when I started. So, for me, at my mastery level, bear in mind I have a Tet Manos Gatherer's Clothes, and then pretty much try for the other stuff. I should probably also get my proper life XP artifacts out. But yeah, the interesting thing with my mastery level where I'm at, those are my mastery points. Not butchering, it is fluid collecting. I'm at 1,500 on the dot, which is actually really good. Nothing to scoff at for sure. And it's about 100 blood per minute, which is not too bad. So I want to finish out the rest of this hour because I did about 15 minutes earlier. So we'll do the next 40 minutes or so of collecting Cobra Blood, and then we'll look over the recipes that I'm thinking of doing for Frenzy Draught. It's, I think the Frenzy Potion is not on the marketplace, but the one for Demi-Human is. I can't remember. One of the two that you need for Frenzy Draught, one of the two potions is on the marketplace. I believe it's the Frenzy one that's not. Yeah, so Elixir Frenzy, unfortunately, is not on the marketplace. The other one is Demi-Human Hunt, and there's a few, 22,000. Now, I know some of you thinking, just buy the Frenzy Draughts, you make a lot of money from killing mobs, the price has just gone up enough to where that if I go to purchase like 20 of them, it's almost 100 mil. If I purchase 100 of them, that's $500 million almost, and I don't want to spend that much money on it. And I have a ton of other resources just kind of sitting around. The spirit leaves that you need for one of the recipes, I've got like 4,000 of them. I got like 4,000 of the Trace of the Earth, all obtained from workers over in Velia. So I actually need to revive one of my old nodes that I used to mine from, which was a tree node. I need to do that. And then there's also arrow mushrooms that you can get in a nearby node in Velia as well, which is another item you need for the Frenzy Draught tier. Frenzy Draughts, until they come out with something that's better, offering either more stamina or more AP against monsters. I mean, I have the Immortal or the Corruption ones. Until they come out with something better than those two, Frenzy Draughts I'm going to be using for the foreseeable future. And I can even start selling some on the marketplace if I really wanted to. My goal is to make about 1,000, and I'm not putting any time limit on it, but this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, is just relax, do some life skilling, not have to grind and kill mobs for hours and hours. But to talk about why I'm not grinding mobs today, I was grinding last night 2 hours at Jade Starlight Forest. What was funny was I was AFK chatting with my mom and my younger brother, and I come back and I noticed something kind of weird. I noticed the snow storm, like the Snorefest, the snow tornado effect, and I started thinking to myself, oh, I wonder if the Arab Jork, the field boss version, is around. Sure enough, I went toward like the center of the eye of the tornado, and there she was, just kind of hanging out, not really doing much. Nobody was attacking her, nobody was around for what felt like an eternity. So I went ahead and proceeded to take 15 minutes to kill her. Now, what was interesting about it, I learned this a while back, when you go to loot something, like say you kill a mob, whatever buffs or whatever your item drop rate is at the time that you kill a mob, that's how much gets applied to the mob upon death. Not while you're fighting it. You don't have to be fighting a mob with that same item drop rate the entire time. Like the first hit doesn't count, midway through the fight it doesn't count. You have to be hitting it on the last tap to get that item drop rate amount. So what I did was I got her down to pretty much almost a one hit, or at least like one combo, like a sliver of HP. Stopped everything I was doing, got out my campsite, popped my 50% there, had my loot scrolls, popped them as well, and then as soon as I killed her, I ran off to the main area, like the Marnie spot. Somebody else was already farming or grinding there, so I was like, I'll just server swap, go somewhere else, and started grinding immediately because I was going to anyways. But field boss, that's hopefully an Ember. It's not 100% guaranteed, but they have phrased it to be a little bit better than what it used to be, because apparently it used to be kind of random in that you might get it or you might not get the piece, but then they made it to she would always potentially drop one versus sometimes never dropping or never have the potential to drop one. It's a weird thing. The way that they worded it in the patch notes made me assume, oh, it's guaranteed you're going to get one every time, but no. In total, I think I fought 5 of those ladies over the course of about 30 hours, 32 in total, but I never... There was 3, I think, that didn't drop me an Ember at all, which that's after the patch, May 25th. It's been about 2 weeks, actually. I had to go back and look at my Garmoth notes. 2 weeks, 32 hours, and I got the flame piece to drop last night on a bunch of elite mobs. The 3 different types of elite mobs that can spawn. You have the single one guy, you have the 2 dudes, like the medium dudes. The one guy is the large guy, and then 3 of the small guys. I got my flame piece on the 3 small dudes last night, and as you can see, it's right here. So I have it. I just need to get my helmet up to C10, and that's just going to take time. Right now I'm at C5 going to C6. I have 300 more Caphras to go. Past that, it's going to be thousands more Caphras to go, maybe like 5,000 or 6,000 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's going to take some time to get that. I started the Jade Starlight grind before getting Fallen God's armor, and I got the rest of the capstones I needed while grinding over there. And to be honest, capstones are really good over there, like really good. So the question on my mind has been ever since I got the flame last night, what's next? What do I do next? Where do I go? What do I focus my attention on? Either obtaining maybe a treasure item, just attaining more money, enhancing. What's my in-game goal here? Because so far, gear progression wise, I'm not doing too bad. You know, it's taking some time, but that's just par for the course for this game. What do I want to do next? Well, there's a few options in front of me. We can do some more life skilling for a few months. I know that I've been neglecting a lot of my life skilling abilities. So I've thought about getting back into doing some life skilling. Maybe do some cooking, maybe get my guru up, maybe get my alchemy up. Because, I mean, I don't need to do cooking any higher because 32 is actually pretty freaking good. But there's part of me that's like, well, alchemy's not even purple, like training isn't either. Farming isn't that good. Skilled or sailing or bartering, that's not really good either. So I could focus on life skilling, try to get everything to guru at the very least. And I can make some decent progress with that. Another thing that I've thought about focusing on is bartering in particular, because I want to get the best combat boat and barter boat. Best being defined by the combat boat, which is the fastest reload time. Max amount of cannons. I believe it's a Karak Valor, or it's the Volante. I can't remember which one it is. I have it somewhere on my hard drive, a text document somewhere, I'm sure, but I want to focus on getting some of the boat stuff going, and it's just going to take a very long time for that. Shocker, I know, but I want to get one of each boats, one that's a combat boat, one that's a barter boat. That's like the best. The best barter boat would be the highest LT. It doesn't have to go fast, it just needs to carry a lot more. And to my understanding, both of those boats are just going to take an astronomical amount of time. I don't really care too much about horses in this game. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Just not really concerned about it. But eventually I want to get all 3 of the dream horses, and I'll probably buy them because I can fork up 12 billion for that. One of my in-game goals also is to earn more than 1 trillion silver in my account, so you know that's not going to happen anytime soon. Knowing how much I like to spend money on cosmetics, you know. Also, if anybody has any Fruit of Crimson Flame that don't need it, I am in need for it. There's also 200,000 pre-orders, so you can say I'm hopeful. I'm also going to be farming seeds and stuff because I do have a few farms. I do want to also get back to having all 10 farms again, but I need more contribution for that, so I might start doing some contribution farming soon. I'm just going to take a break a little bit from grinding, or if I do grinding, it's going to be limited to at least 2 hours a day, or at most, rather. Today I did an hour over History of Ruins, and that was all I did for grinding mobs. I've been out here getting snakes and just kind of enjoying other games today. So all in all, it's kind of difficult really to pinpoint one specific thing that I want to focus on, because there's a lot of different things I want to focus on. As far as what I should focus on versus what I will focus on, those are going to be 2 different things, obviously. Some people will say, well, if you want to go down the grind path, focus on capping your gear, getting capstones, and getting to C10 at the very least. That way, you know, the shoes and boots at the very least, I can get them to a point where if they do implement the next Slumbering Origin versions of them, whatever they might be, like the Libresca helmet, I'll have them all ready to go. I just need to get whatever the piece might be to upgrade them. And you know, there is some truth in doing that, and I think that might be one of the things, one of the routes that I end up going with. C10 armor would just be great overall too, so I'm also aware that I'm a little slow, but it's fine. It's mainly, I think, because I got the Spirit Leaves and the Trace of the Earth in my inventory. Yeah, that cleared up quite a bit. So when I get back to my horse, I need to put some of these trade goods on my horse. Another thing that eventually I want to work on, but I've been putting off for a while, is getting my Dark Knight upgraded gear, mainly weapons. I want to get her a Tet Blackstar equivalent, or maybe the Godderide version of the Awakening weapon, because she's also an Awakening character for me. So I do want to eventually get to that. I don't really have plans to do that anytime soon, but, you know, it's nice to have plans. It's just, you know, doing them. It's the hard part. Nope, went too fast. So far, not too bad. 28,800. We've been going for not even 28 minutes, so that's nice. Kill this one, go to my horse. 2 seconds. Let's see, can we put these in here, and then that? Yes, we can. Nice. Yep. They're just very heavy. Trade items, for some reason, are extremely heavy. Which they should be, you know. If they lowered it, then it would be easier to level up your trading, so. Yeah, all in all today, it's just going to be a more relaxed, life skilling sort of day. I don't really have any plans to go grinding anywhere else, at least for the rest of the day. If I do, it might be like an hour before I go to bed tonight or something. For the most part, I've just been trying to enjoy life and not really stress too much about the astronomically low chance drop rate. I didn't even mention too, we'll go over more of the statistics here in a little bit if you guys are interested in like my chart for Garmoth.com. Like, I guess I can pull that up real quick. Where is it? There it is. We got some time I could kill. So here's my list of all the hours that I did. So average, I did 12,500 trash loots. Average silver an hour, you can tell when I got the flame drop. I also earned 14 billion silver in total, but obviously I never saw that because all I counted was just the junk loot. Everything else, for the most part, I'm going to use or have plans for, so I don't really sell. So except for capstones, those are like all gone because they're in my armor. But in total, it was over 16 days ago, so just a hair over 2 weeks ago. 32 total hours, and I would highly recommend going to Jade just for the silver per hour, because it's actually really, really good silver per hour on top of capstones and light stones, everything else. It's a really good spot to go to if your gear is up to par. It's a fantastic place. Highly recommend it. I think today we're going to go until either my energy runs out and I'm not going to use any energy potions, or until I get at least 6k. We're halfway there, so. I'm right by a snake. Speaking of which, this is kind of topical. There was a Florida man who caught a snake. I can't remember the exact number, so don't quote me on this. But I think it was like a 20-foot long python. It weighed over like 200 pounds in Florida. Because apparently it's python season in Florida. Just, you know, fun fact for you guys out there. I didn't know that either. I saw an article on my phone and it was like, it's python season, be careful. And I'm like, glad I don't live in Florida. People that do live in Florida, though, are probably used to it, so let's be honest. Master 9, not too bad. I'm not really concerned about trying to power level anything on like life skilling stuff yet. One day I might be. Now might actually be a really good time to too, because the EXP stuff, 30%. It's not terrible, but if they maybe increased it to like 100%, that'd be really nice, but. Hard shards, heck yeah. So for those of you who are trying to do frenzy drops as well, you need cobra blood or some other type of vermin blood. Vermin, I have a list that I made from a thing that I saw earlier. There used to be a website called BDO Day, but now it's called daytools.net or something like that. The original person stopped playing the game a long time ago, and they just, I guess, gave up the website and somebody bought it, or I don't know the specifics, but under new management, that's all I know. Same website, and I'm very grateful that somebody else went through the process to acquire the website, because I used it so much. So I'm grateful. It looks exactly the same. It still says BDO Day and everything. But on vermin's blood, it is going to be worm blood, lizard blood, bat blood, cuckoo bird blood, or cobra blood. I know this rotation, the Gorgo Cobra rotation here in the kind of the east of Gorgo Rock Belt along the road here. I know this rotation from when I was doing Valencia meals by hand. So I just decided we'll just go to a place that I know with cobra blood. So I don't really know where to find worms or lizard, bat, cuckoo bird in like mass quantities, and if they're, you know, might be better or not. This is what I'm used to. This is what I know, and I know I can average about 100 every minute. So, you know, it's fine. If I can get 6,000 in 1 hour, I'm totally content with this, because realistically I think I only need 2,000 for like 1,000 frenzy drops if my math is correct, which it more than likely is not. Yes, I'm going for 1,000 frenzy drops, and I know what some of you are thinking, Dustin, you just said you're not going to be grinding a whole lot. You do realize that you need to go grind somewhere to get the Abyssal Essence to then make the Frenzy Draughts. And to you I say, you are absolutely correct. But no, I am fully aware of that, and I really don't want to go get 1,000 of those. But at the same time, it drops Tungrad rings too over there, the Abyssal Lower Zone. For those of you who are curious, it's the one over here, the Sycrakia Underwater Ruins. There's a lower Abyssal Zone that it has like a higher AP requirement, more than 230. I think it's like 260 or something. Can I... Abyssal... There it is. It's 260, 330, and it drops this Abyssal Essence. And this is the only way to get this stuff. You have to get it by hand. You can't buy it on the marketplace. It's like the only essence that I know of that's not available on the marketplace. And it's for a draught. I don't know. All I know is that I am not looking forward to going there, and I don't think... Do I have... Sycrakia Abyssal... I didn't log any hours, so I don't even know how much I got per hour out there. I want to say it might be like 20 or so an hour, which isn't too terrible. I mean, if I'm consuming a draught every 15 minutes or 2 for an hour, 4 of the normal ones an hour, or 2 for an hour here, then, you know, it might be worth to get, 20 of them. It's like 10% advantage if I use the one that only consumes 2 draughts an hour. And the bonus of getting Tungrad rings, which I do need to upgrade my rings. If I get both my rings to a Tet, then I get like 3 more AP, and that all I need is just 1 more AP, and I can get to the next bracket. So it's a win-win. Yeah, I don't mind grinding out there, seeing all those things possibly be a reality, on top of, I think it's almost like 200 mil trash loot there for me. Plus I haven't been out there since the God ride and getting up like 1 more bracket, so who knows, it might be better, it might be easier. I have to go and check out the locations sometime. I might do that tonight actually, and I think about it. Yeah, for the most part, we're just collecting some Cobra blood. 37.88. That just pushed me at 39. No, that was 38. Okay, it was 37. Justin. It's 38.24 now. I'm definitely getting over 6K for sure at this rate. Hitting R. Oh, I need to repair it. Is this considered a road? It is not. Nice. Okay, that repaired it. Sweet. The other thing too, I need to upgrade my tools. I need to get them all to pen. Because getting them all to pen right now would mean that I actually have 1680, because my butcher knife is a pen, and it's also branded. So I need to get everything else also to a pen. Fluid collector is, I think, only a try based off of statistics. I know my hoe is at least, and also mining, I know those are at least at a Tet. Another thing I really need to do too is get Tet Manos. At the very least, start getting my life skill stuff upgraded a little bit, because I focus so much on combat because it just makes way more silver per hour. But at the end of the day, combat at a certain point, it's too involved. And I'm a casual. At least is what I call myself. Don't mind the fact that I did 32 hours in the last 16 days at Jade Starlight. It technically is 2 hours a day, which realistically is what I did. And I tried to do no more than like 2 hours a day. But then there were some days where I did like 4 hours, but then I didn't do anything on like For example, I didn't do anything on like a Sunday, for example. I would then do like 4 hours on Monday the following day or something like that. I would try to like make up for it. So realistically, it came out to about 2 hours a day. And truth be told, if the Frost Flame piece did not actually drop, I probably still would be there right now, trying to do that today on stream, getting 2 more hours done. But I'm not even concerned about that because I got the piece. And even if I did, let's say I didn't get the piece last night, there's no guarantee I would really go over there and do that today because I just feel I need a break from grinding Jade Starlight for a little bit. So doing some life skilling stuff, kind of just enjoying my time in the world instead of, you know, focusing on efficiency and profits and everything else. Like, it just feels nice to just relax, take in the scenery, enjoy the game, enjoy a different aspect of the game that I haven't enjoyed in a while, you know. I think I went right past one. No, I didn't. Come on. There we go. Plan of going and doing the treasure grinds, I don't know really what one I want to focus on. Right now, I do have 2 compass pieces, and I believe they're both from the same VOD can. I really want to, if possible, go and start maybe getting map pieces. I don't know for sure, but I don't really know what I want to focus on. If I want to focus on Compass. Compass ultimately has more functionality than the map IMO. The map, basically, it's like the Traveler's map. The Traveler's map, though, has a 6-hour cooldown, and the Archaeologist map, it has a 1-hour cooldown. The other big difference is that the Traveler's map is a one-use consumable. So once you use it, it's gone forever. The Archaeologist map that you get the pieces for is an infinite use, but it has an hour cooldown. So it's like it's good. I just don't see myself using it because I travel on horseback everywhere. So for me, it's kind of a waste to go for a map right now. That's gonna be the ultimate flex. Like, yeah, I got all the treasure items, you know. But how often am I gonna use a map versus a compass, you know? The compass has multiple uses. You can see where you are in the desert at all times and never expires, so it's just like a normal compass. Or the ocean, you can also see where you're at there. The other use that it has is that you can also send a summon party invite to people in your party, and they can teleport to where you are, provided that they accept the invite, which is like up over here by your map. So it has definitely more uses than the map for sure. So I'm leaning more toward compass. Otherwise, gear progression is obviously just a painstaking RNG fest. If I can actually tet a ring myself, I would probably get rid of the Tet Kaposha ring here, where I think would give me 2 AP, and then if I can get one more Tet Tungrad, which is what I'm trying to go for now, then I could replace this other one for 1 more AP. So realistically, I'm like in between, okay, do I want to go and do the RNG Fest that is ring obtaining and then enhancing all the ones I get for free from the Abyssal Lower Zone, as well as making Frenzy Drops, or do I go and do the Compass Grind? And the drop rates are about to get a little bit higher this upcoming after maintenance. It's going to go from 30 to 50%. And yeah, I'm torn. I don't know which one to focus on. I would say as far as playability, I definitely want to do gear upgrading and stuff, because that I'll feel a little bit more than just the compass. That, you know, let's say I get the compass piece, I still need to go to Ackman to get the last compass piece. But, you know, the other thing too, me being the person I am, the way that I am, I want 2 of everything, because I want my secondary character, which is a Dark Knight, to have stuff too. So I'm very close to getting my second flame from Turos. First one dropped at 40 and I'm at 82, so realistically, you know, depending on how many I get in an hour or what's my average, which I haven't been paying any attention to, if it's like, say, 4 an hour or 3 an hour, then, you know, another not even 10 hours I'll be done. If my RNG gets really bad, then it might be like another 10 hours, I don't know. But the embers over at Jade, I'm also like 62, so I would need like almost another 40, which for me has been an average of almost 2 an hour. So we'll just have to see how things go, because I'm more so leaning toward getting better gear for my main character here, going and getting the frenzy drop pieces as well. That'll keep me entertained for a little bit, and then, you know, doing live streams, I might do stuff like this, or maybe start doing more life skilling stuff for a little bit, because I don't know about you guys, but life skilling had, for me, the biggest early game impact in this game, because I didn't have good combat gear, but life skill gear, it was so cheap and easy to get. It was honestly borderline ridiculous. Once you got a certain cooking skill, once you could sell guru boxes, like that was a quick 200 million every single day for me, and for me it was just so easy. I used to make my own Valencia boxes, so I actually made more than 200 mil a day. Or I guess I had more profit because I was actually gathering the resources myself versus buying the meals like I am now, because the main reason why I sell cooking boxes is just to get the Imperial seals now. These, what? Hello? What? And now it's not there. Hello? I am confused. Did that just bug? That's gotta be bugged. Why does it show 2 of them, but I can't like interact with this one? Huh? When I go here, it's gone. When I take this out, go back to it, it's not there. Pearl Abyss? Your game might be bugged. Just saying. What? That's weird. Family inventory needs some work on the Imperial seals. Cooking there. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's weird. Anyways, I digress. The main reason I sell cooking boxes is just to get those Imperial seals, and then after I get like 10k, get a butcher knife, and then if we look at a Manos butcher knife, they actually sell for quite well at a pen, and they have gone down in value, but still like 11 bill is actually one in the marketplace. I am surprised. But it's either a butcher knife, a tanning knife, which there's 2 orders of, or I think those are the only 2. Oh no, a cook's clothes, right? I can't look at that one for some weird reason. Yeah, Manos cook's clothes. Which, I'll be honest, I would probably go through and attempt to get this up to a pen, or like a tet at the very least, because these actually sell really well. 5 billion. Ooh, baby. I used to actually have a Tet Manos Cook's Clothes, and right now I only have a try again because, well, some people say it's a huge money sink. I have sold maybe 3 Tet Manos Cook's Clothes at this point in my account's history. The funny thing is, it didn't take too long to get them up to that state too, so I know some people say, well, it's a waste of money. I've spent over like 25 billion or some heartbreaking amount, and you know that's a horrible heartbreaking amount, but you know, there we go. But no, it's definitely one of those things that I wouldn't recommend if you don't think you can hit it, because if you doubt it, in my experience, it won't work. I have only attempted a pen attempt on one clothing item, and it got it all the way back down to a pry, and I think it was a cook's clothes, because it goes from like 5 bill to like 25 bill or something ridiculous, so. Had to sneeze. Oh gosh, that was close. Hey, sir, how's it going? I didn't see your chat message till just now. I don't know if my cat's busted or if I'm just so focused on ranting and talking about random stuff. Welcome to how my mind works. Ugh. This iguana. You need to chill out, bro. Character needs to chill out. We're at 5,000 Cobra Blood. Oh, I got snake meat. It's the 6th one from just killing them. Crystallized, I really should have grabbed some daily quests too, now I think about it. Wow, I really am a life skilling noob. I didn't even think about it till just now. Because I've gotten like over, I don't know, 40, maybe 50 crystallized blood, which is a trade item from collecting blood from animals, or... No, it's just animals. Creatures, creatures too, I guess, like trolls. But yeah, it's... I should have grabbed some dailies from, is it Dalashane? No. Vienna. I would say once we get 6K, I'll leave, but knowing me, I'm probably going to go until this 10 minutes are up, so. Then we'll take a look at what else I need. There is a mushroom vendor in Calpheon. There's, for this recipe, you're going to need arrow mushrooms. So, there's like none on the marketplace, and people just don't grow them because they just don't ever really sell. So I might go to the vendor in Calpheon because why not? Kick it, kick it, kick it. Okay. Just messing around at this point. Hill, or up this hill. We're running as fast as my poor little Kuno can go. I overshot it. Alright, so this will be the last 10 minutes here. Getting better at the range of that ability. I also never used to do that ability, but it just kind of looks cool now to do. I can't remember the name of it. I know there's a grab that Kuno does, but this is like, I think, ground thrust in the air, yeah, after double jump. This is how I train and like figure out how I used to figure out how like skill combos worked and stuff, or like weird things with each of the skills. I wouldn't go through and read everything. I just kind of like do something and then go, whoa, what did I just do? And then try to reenact it. It's a more fun way to do it, but it's not like the most efficient. So. I really need to get the worker situation set up in Velia. Because Frenzy Draughts are something, like I said, I'm probably going to use for a very long time, because I use them quite regularly. Every hour is 4 or 2, depending if I use this, it's 2. If I use these, it's 4. And I could purchase the corruption item to then make the corruption ones. It's 5 more AP, and that's literally the only use for it. Oh, another thing I thought of too recently, what I could do. So going over to Jade Starlight Forest hasn't been, you know, terrible. You know, it makes a decent chunk of change. If I can manage to, in about 2 hours time, get 600 million, technically speaking, I could get 10 of the pity pieces that then goes to make the alchemy stone thing. Is this thing right here, Crystallized Despair. You need 200 of these bad boys, and then you can make the Blessed Soul Fragment. That's what it's called. Blessed Soul Fragment. This thing apparently has been traded 3 times, but if you could just buy it out and out, or you can buy the pity pieces to then make it. And as far as it is, if I were to say purchase 10 of these a day, technically speaking, provided that they're on the marketplace and people are actually listing them, give it about 20 days, I could actually go ahead and get my Vel's Heart reformed. And to be completely honest with you, those are going to be on the marketplace for a good long while, because Calpheon Elvia is actually a really decent place to grind right now for money per hour. Like, there are people that are like, well, I'm stuck in Calpheon now, screw Roud Sulfur Mine. You know, it's a new place, it's got new quirks, and whenever there's a new feature, to not really quote him to get him in trouble, but there's a YouTuber that I've been watching recently who does a lot of exploits. When a new update comes out, there's usually some balancing issues. So, Calpheon's been out for a while, I'm sure, in Korea for the Elvius region, so I'm sure a lot of the, maybe, you know, first early on iterations of it have been ironed out, some issues with it. I mean, it goes to a global lab before it even goes to the Korea one, and then it goes to the Americans after that, or at least the NA side, and EU probably. Yeah, I'm curious if things were a little broken when they first were messing with it, but it's 200 pieces, not 100, so it's a bit more of a grind. 100 is bad enough sometimes, 40 hours. Seems like they're trying to get you accustomed to it with all the infinite health potion, mana potions, 40 hours each, or maybe 100 hours. And then by the time you get to that 200, it's like, I personally have got 3 myself in 6 hours, I think, pushing about 200% drop rate. So, yeah. It's almost like they want you to be there for like 200 plus hours. Which admittedly for most people, I mean, if you spent a reasonable like 2 hours a day or even like an hour a day, then, you know, it'd take you almost a year with 1 hour a day. But if you could spare 2 hours a day to play the game and check out the spot, then it would take you a third of a year. It still isn't too bad, it's 3 months, but I don't know. What I'm saying is, if you want things handed to you, do not pick up Black Desert. Do not play it. Us who exist in this game and enjoy playing the game tend to be masochists, is what I'm getting at. At least I have been called a masochist for trying to go to history rooms. But hey, could you really complain with a result like this? Like 2 of the same pieces in less than an hour's time period? Like, those are pretty good odds, eh? Huh? It's a true story. I got 3 Tungrat necklaces, and then I got one of the pieces, and like less than 30 minutes to an hour later, I got the same piece again, and I was like, well, this was just a really good RNG hour. I'm thankful, #blessed, you know? It was funny to say the least, entertaining. Okay, we're up to 43. I don't remember what my gathering mastery was when we started. I never checked that stuff, to be honest. I'm just pleasantly surprised when it's like, you leveled up. And I was like, what? Oh, it looks like I've also killed 250 near Basilisk Den for the season. We'll go over and get our season rewards here after the next 2-ish minutes. Let's try from talking. About choked on an air bubble. I think when I finish this rotation, I'm probably just going to go back to my horse because by the time 2 minutes is up, my character might already hit the 125 and become slower, or by the time that 2 minutes is up, I'll be by my horse. That's the goal. If not, then I might be in trouble. Did I? Okay, good. They're also going to be changing seafood and simple cron meals soon. So they'll apply like a debuff called fullness for 30 minutes, so you don't get any extra health EXP from consuming meals. So the health EXP is this stuff right here, where I'm almost at 35, which is just nuts to think about. Breath, I'm 37, so that's kind of cool. But they're going to apply a fullness debuff where you can't get more EXP over here, but you can actually consume another meal in 10 seconds versus a 30-minute cooldown, because let's say you're grinding, or, you know, before you go grinding, you want to sell cooking boxes or alchemy boxes or something. Well, if you are doing that, you should also be eating a seafood cron meal because it adds 25 life skill mastery to everything. And that 25 life skill mastery could be enough to give you another, like, maybe, I don't want to say like 10%, but it's enough to give you a little bit more money per box that you sell. So if you're not using those paired with Verter Drots for the extra weight limit, but I guess they also change the weight limit of boxes so it's a lot cheaper or a lot lighter, so you don't really have to use Verter Drots anymore. But at the very least, you should be using these cron meals, these seafood cron meals. The change that they're making will allow you to use this, and then 10 seconds later, when you're done, or, you know, whatever you're doing, you can actually go ahead and pop a simple cron meal instead of having to wait 30 minutes to eat another meal. You can eat another meal in the same time period, or like while the fullness is going on, but you don't get the health XP, which is very nice. So you can't farm your health XP with this method, but it will allow you to be more versatile in, you know, maybe you ate a simple cron meal and you're fighting monsters, somebody comes along and tries to gank you. You can then eat quickly an exquisite cron meal, which is more of a PvP buff, and then you're good to go. You don't have to, you know, be stuck in a 20-something minute or like 15-minute cooldown waiting to eat another meal. And then once you're done dealing with the PvP aspect and they leave or whatever, then you can go ahead and pop your simple cron meal again. Maybe after a quick server swap or something like that. The implications of it is actually really cool, and I'm grateful that they're actually, you know, aware that the community is like, hey, you know, my character's really slow because the Verter Drop just ran out. Don't worry, we'll get back in time. Sometime. Urahaza, help me! Help me! Okay, we made it. Now I'm going to... I can't. I guess I could put the Cobra blood away. Can't do that, never mind. Well, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on my horse and hope that nobody will come along to try to kill me. Fun times. Let's go back to the Media. Now, is there bandits? Oop. Is there potential for bandits out here? Way down there, but not on this road. Okay. The horse can't even jump. Oh my gosh, this is going to take a while. You can't call your horse when it has trade goods on it either. So that's unfortunate. I guess I could... No, that's Valencia. I don't want to do that. I could, I just don't want to. Is this close enough? I want to get my season rewards. Season rewards? Season rewards? Hold on, let me do some math here. So this is 6,000 times by 0.10, so that's 600 LT. Down to 30, or 130, so that's decent, I suppose. Can I take these off now? I can't, nice. Okay, and of course, as soon as I do classic, a little message pops up like, hey, you can get these now. See if, oh. So this item drop log here, I've been using it right here this whole time. It messes with everything. I can't mouse over it to like move stuff, and I like it being here, but I think what I'm gonna do temporarily, I guess, is just hide it and then claim reward, and then I'm going to load one. I really dislike that because I can't see how right here I can move, I can click and I can move around. Right here, I can't. It doesn't show up. It shows up right up to the edge of the box, and it just like gets in the way of everything. It's really annoying. Anyways, I digress. Let me go ahead and take this. Can I get all the blood back potentially? No. This is gonna be just so fun. Now at least I can move fast, so I'm okay with this. So let's head over to Medea with the textures aren't loading, and then talk to the trade manager over here. Trade all the crystallized blood because I don't really care about, you know, maximizing trade XP or trade money. I just don't really care. In total, though, I did consume a little over 400. I say over 400 because I don't have Chemosylvia buff. I don't know how much energy I actually consumed in about an hour's time getting blood. All I know is I got over 6k, and I was hoping to get more, or at least 6k, so I'm fine with that. We ended up getting 6.5. The textures load! Load! Okay. Thankfully, just for the sake of convenience, the trade manager is actually right over here. Just put on my trader's clothes real quick. Trader is right here, so this makes my life a lot easier. I will do the bargain game just to get that little bit of extra money, even though it's not all that much. There we go. Didn't even level up from that, did I? No. Master 5 now. Takes a while to get back up to the next level. Oh, man. That's what happens when your throat gets dry. Okay, I'm gonna throw those away. I don't need the lizard blood. Snake meat, snake skin, I'm sorry, but you don't have a use. I know some people are like, don't do that. It's a waste of money. Put it on the Tetris market. What's somebody gonna do with 10 snake meat? Make like 3 snake, I almost said snake anise tea. That's not right. You're gonna make like grilled snake meat? Like 2 recipes worth? I mean, realistically, it could be like, you know, 10 in products or something, but you know, not concerned about that. That's petty change right there. And I'm not really doing this to make any money either, so I'm just doing this to not spend 60 mil on like 20 frenzy drops because they're expensive right now. Shocker, I know. So let's just grab all these back out, and then let's head over to Calpheon. That's where most of my storage and alchemy stuff with cooking stuff is at. So we have a distance to travel. What we do actually, just in case, I'm going to equip my combat stuff. Oh boy. Not that it's going to help all that much because I'm terribly over my weight capacity. It's not terribly, but you know. Probably should go to Velia first, actually. So I'll set a thing to go over there, and we'll automatically use sprint. So while that's going on, let me take a look at my stuff here. A second. There's also a Twitch event going on where if you watch people on Twitch, you get boxes. So I'll go ahead and claim that, and then that's my 3 hours of today watch. Nice. What am I looking for? What page was this on? I think it was on this one. Yeah, it was. Nice. So we're going to be going to a place called daytools.net, DAE tools. This is the continuation of the website previously known as BDOday.com. I guess the person who is in charge of it, I kind of saw in like a Reddit thread that they aren't playing the game anymore, and the website pretty much went under. But somebody actually went ahead and got a hold of him or something. I don't know the specifics, but the website's back up. There was a bit of a scare for a while. The reason why I love this website is you can put in however much you want, say like 2,000, and it'll adjust all the values here to be 2,000, and then you can see at a bird's eye view what all you're going to need, roughly how much like durability on the alchemy tools. You can go in here and change the alchemy tool to being like the what's the best one, Supreme one, I think it is, or is it the Calpheon? Or you can change it to no utensil cost. Like this will pretty much tell you what stuff is. Like you can customize. I want it to be advanced alchemy tools, and if you're not doing it yourself or like getting the resources yourself and you're buying it off the marketplace, you can put how much the average would be. So let's say, you know, a user average is this unfathomable amount. You can actually see from using 7,258 advanced alchemy tools, you'll consume about 207 million at the end of it all. Yeah. It also tells you how much XP you craft from it all, and this isn't just for alchemy. You can also do cooking, processing, production material, and even nodes. So this website is very helpful. It's bdatools.net. For those of you curious, I'm going to just go ahead and also post that in chat. So feel free to give this site a look over. Don't mind all those tabs that are open. That was nothing. And you know, if that is something that suits your fancy, check out the chat once it loads and is responsive. bdatools.net, or rather Daytools, not BDO Tools. Daytools.net, which is a fantastic website. Check it out. We're actually going to be going back to what I was looking at here, because my horse is nowhere near Velia yet. Give me 2 seconds to load back up the page here, because now my computer's acting really slow. Alright, so I have set for 1,000 Frenzy Draughts to be made. So 1,000 Frenzy Draughts, looking at the Elixir of Frenzy, if you click on any of these, by the way, it'll square it off so you can see what all is just this recipe, making it so much easier. I really like this. Vermin Blood is what I'm looking at here. Per this recipe, to then make 1,000 recipes worth, you only need 384 Vermin Blood. I collected 6k. However, the recipe that I'm actually using is, I'm going to say maybe about 5,000, because I have 1,000 Trace of the Earth and 1,000 Spirits Leaf, so it's a little more than 5,000, and that's almost 2k Vermin Blood. So realistically, this isn't even that bad. I can do essentially almost 1,500, or 15,000, excuse me, worth of Vermin Blood here, which only needs 3,000 of each of these. Now, I do need to make the Pure Powder Reagents. That I don't think is going to be too much of a problem. And this is only just to make Legendary Beast Blood, which is only a sub-recipe of Oil Regeneration. So realistically, I have a lot planned out for me, but for the sake of simplicity, 1,000 is a good number. So I'm not too concerned about it. I just wanted to collect the Vermin Blood because I had nothing better to do. And again, you can click on any of these, like grass, weeds or wild grass, silver azalea. It tells you where they are, and you can buy them at herb vendors, or you can farm, gather them, tame from nodes. If you're still confused by stuff, I think you can click on this, and then it'll show you its group. It's considered a herb. Direct recipes, what all this can go into. Indirect recipes, by extension of making these, what this herb can then, or this silver azalea can then turn into, which is a ton of different stuff. And then lastly, nodes, where you can actually gather this silver azalea. So it's a really cool website. I would highly recommend, yet again, to go check it out. The only problem is that if you ever go forward and backwards, you have to resend information because it freaks out, but it's fine. The one issue that I have on this is that I did support or send in a report error, because there's a report error function at the bottom. I don't know if it's ever going to get fixed, but Powder of Crevice, it got renamed to Powder of the Rift or something like that. I don't remember where I have it, but I have somewhere. Rift. Powder of Rifts, that's what it's called. But I apparently have this somewhere. I don't remember where.
Welcome to Velia.
Is it here in Velia? No, it's not. Where do I have this? I was looking this up too, and I don't remember where. Oil of Regeneration. Okay, it's not going to be one of these. Let me find this real quick. Powder of Rifts. Gathered from, or obtained from Node. Calpheon? There's a few that say in Calpheon. And I think I would have some over here. Oh my gosh, it's so disgusting. Rift. I don't have any. Where do I have this? Heidel? Powder of Rifts. I don't see it anywhere. Nope. According to BDO Codex, Chemisilvia Mining, Kingdom of Valencia Mining, Republic of Media, Republic of Calpheon, there's 3 of them, and then Kingdom of Valencia Excavation, which is Roud Sulfur Works. Oh, I remember where I saw it. Okay. I remember where I saw it. It's fine. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Powder of Rifts, I think, is what I need. Let me double check the recipe in game, of course. So let's go down to Frenzy Draught. We're going to take a look at, it's underneath the Oil of Regeneration, which I believe is underneath Elixir of Frenzy, Oil of Regeneration. It's Powder of Rifts, so that's what I need, is the Powder of Rifts. And here's all the locations for it as well in game. Which means that I actually need this here, because I don't really have that much. So Rifts, some of this stuff, obviously it's going to come out of my money. I have to buy it, unfortunately. But, you know, it's whatever. And you can tell when Frenzy Draughts became more valuable because people are buying this stuff, and that's why I'm buying it right now. I just want to make 1,000 crafting recipes worth, which will be almost 2,500. That's usually what I say for crafting recipes. So, according to this, I need 480 for 1,000 crafting recipes. But again, if we're going for like the roughly 15,000 ballpark, it's only going to be 7,200, which is like nothing. So just for the sake of stockpiling a crap load of this, I will go for about 10k. If my marketplace doesn't get too full. Okay, nice. So we're going to put some of this stuff away for now. Is there anything I need to take out to go to Calpheon? I'm not seeing anything. This needs to go over to Valencia at some point, so I need to take this with me. I don't think there's anything else. I don't see anything. Just double checking, triple checking here. Nothing. Okay. Next thing, you put those away. I'm only using these when I get 100 of them. So whenever I get 100, I take them out, slap them on my helmet, and call it good enough. Is there anything that I need? There's the Powder of Rifts. It's all well and good. Yeah, I can make a Manos accessory. I need something else. What else was I gonna do? I don't remember what I was gonna do. I think I was just gonna go to Calpheon after this. I believe I also have an alchemy lab over there. Okay, so taking this one step at a time. Legendary Beast Blood is something that I need to make. Pure powder reagent. Looking at the list now that you guys can see, sugar, silver azalea. Silver azalea. That's what we're gonna do. Because I know I have quite a few saved up in Heidel. Silver azalea, bunches of silver. That's the only silver azalea I have. There's no shot, right? That's the only silver. Really? Did I already take it to Calpheon? I know I had a lot. Okay, there we go. 70k. It's already there. Is there anything else looking at the list real quick before I do anything else? Bloody Tree Knot, we're going to need a ton of those. Powder of Flames, we're going to need those, which is also in Velia. CLR, Farm Blood, I need to do Farm Blood, so maybe like 3 hours at Pigs near Calpheon, that's not a problem. Fur Sap, I am going to hate my existence. Oh my gosh. 72,000. It's a few more hours. It's like 12 if I do 6K an hour. Good night. It's not the worst thing in the world. I've done 32 at Jade Starlight. I'll survive. 54,000 Blackstone Powder, Arrow Mushrooms, Trace of Battle. I guess I'll just start transporting things, I suppose. I really should do more fail stacking because I have a ton of Grinnell helmets that are just sitting in transport over here, and I need to clear this up. So for now, though, Spirit Leafs. Did I put them in here? Yes, I did. Spirit Leafs are in storage. Let's go ahead and take these out again, and then also all these Trace of the Earth out again. I need to take, according to the list, again, this is for almost all 6K of the blood being used. 15,000 crafting recipes worth of Frenzy Draughts. We're looking at roughly, where is it? 3,000 Spirit Leaves and 3,000 Trace of the Earth, and I have 4,000. This is from the Ancient Stone Chamber, and I've been getting Trace of Ascension since like the very first week of me actively playing again, like 2 years ago. So this is totally fine. I do not have enough, so let me just put this in Erhaza. And then put this in my inventory, please. Thank you. Is there anything else that I need here? There's the Red Tree Lump, which I don't see. A lump. There's Red Tree Lump, and then there's a Bloody Tree Lump, I think. Bloody Tree Knot, that's the one. So Red Tree Lump, I need how many of these? 7,200. Sheesh. Red Tree Lump. Okay, there's tons, so that's fine. We're gonna do 415. That'll be 900. Get this up to 1,000. And then I need like 7,000 of these. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 7,000. I'm having a hard time reading this list. So a downside of this website. Red Tree Lump, 7,200. I'll get 8,000. Might as well. The other lump that I needed was... Where is it? I swear I'm blind. Red Tree Lump. Where's the other one? It's not a lump. It's not. Bloody Tree Knot. There it is. 7,200. I don't think this one's going to be as accessible on the marketplace. Well... because I looked it up earlier. No, there's a few thousand. Okay, it's not too bad. Let me just put another order for another 1,000. So Bloody Tree Knot, that's unfortunately going to be a bottleneck. Powder of Flame, 7,200. Oops. Powder of Flame, I have tons of those, so that's not going to be a problem. I need 7,200 of these, so 7,200. And then can I put this on my character as well? Nope, because now it's too heavy. Curious. Hold on. So if I put this in... There's no way this is going to work, right? Put in my inventory, 7,200. No, it's not going to work. Okay. That in my inventory, and then put this 7,200. Inventory. No, okay. That's all good, so good. Yeah, this is where things are going to start getting really complicated, because what I should be doing is I should be doing a, it's not really anything crazy, but I have a couple characters over in Calpheon, so I could be putting stuff in my central market warehouse and then just take them out while I'm there in Calpheon, so let's go ahead and do that a little bit. Silver Azalea, we have plenty of grass and sugar over there. Trace of the Earth, Spirit's Leaf, those two I have on me. Fruit of the Crimson Flame, I need 7,200 of those. Good, sweet potatoes, dude. Those ones you can only purchase in 100 at a time, and they just aren't selling like at all on the marketplace. There's over like 200,000 pre-orders. You could, and I might end up doing this because it would save a little bit of time in the long run, but it would waste a lot of potential silver per day for me. You can sell alchemy boxes, and then you can actually choose a type of fruit to get from it. It might be a viable strategy, but it also might be a giant waste of money. So, bloody tree knot. I'll just put 1,000 in here just because. I also have gem polisher that I could probably put in here too, but my inventory over here is now going to start filling up soon. Those in there, those in there. Special pepper in there too, why not? Anything that has like a low item count that could go in there, sure, why not? Is there anything else that I would need in here? Not right this second, I don't think. Hey, it's the dead tree essence. No, I'm not thinking so. Distilled water, bottle of seawater. The other thing too, I will make oil of regeneration from like random recipes, so I don't really need to do every single one of them, but to ensure that I do need to get all these absurd amount of resources. This is my scroll character, by the way. So all the excess scrolls, I used to have them on my main character, but it started getting annoying with all the excuse me. With all the inventory space wasted in just scrolls, I just decided one day, you know what? I've got all these alts, some of which it would just take me literally like 20 seconds, log on to the character, talk to Black Spirit, get the scrolls, combine the scrolls, and we're done. And then if I ever go to do the scrolls, I can then put them in storage. My main character goes in the border of Calpheon, use a maid or butler, pick it up, move on with my life. So there's methods to my madness, I swear. Okay, so first things first, we need to put these in here. I can only move one thing at a time, oh my gosh. I can put those on my inventory now, so that's nice. Is there, I'm just, at a certain point, I'm just going to move everything over there by physically going over there. 54,000 blackstone powder, grinding crystals or blackstones. You can do that very easily, very quickly, so that's not a problem. Powder of flame, is that the... Let me double check something. Face of the earth, powder of flame, powder of crevice, which should actually be the rift one. Fruit of the crimson flame, bloody tree knot. I think I have everything. In total, this is going to need 15,000 Abyssal Essence. At the end of the day, I think that's going to take the most amount of time to get stuff. But I have, I believe, everything that I need for this. So all this needs to go over to Calpheon, as well as those spirit leaves I believe I put in there too. So we're off to Calpheon. It's only been an hour. Wow. So let's go over to Calpheon. The real question is, do we take the shortcut? Not having a dream horse, I can't just fly everywhere. But do we take the shortcut? And I think the answer is yes. There is no like one shortcut. But if you've been watching me for any length of time, you should know by now that I really enjoy climbing mountains or things that seem very weird to climb. I just enjoy this aspect that I could just go off into the mountains on horseback and climb over a mountain just because. I did this a lot in World of Warcraft too, before mounts were... I don't even think I had a mount. I would just climb random mountains just for the heck of it. For the most part, I haven't had a horse die on me recently, but there have been a few times where I've gone off the beaten path and have paid for it when the horse fell into like a ravine and died. And my main character, or my character nearly died too, I think, in the process. Now, what's one of the downsides of going off the beaten path? You end up getting stuck on things that you probably should never run into, like barricades and whatnot. Hello? Oh, I thought this rock and the music kicked up. I thought it was a boss fight. That was weird. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. But yeah, all in all, I think the things that are going to be the most crucial to getting all these frenzy drops is actually going to be just grinding over at the Abyssal lower region or the area. Once I make the potions that then make the frenzy drop, it's not going to be too bad, I don't think. It's just whenever I feel like I'm getting low on frenzy drops, I just go up there. And the idea is to have my Dark Knight, who's like my second character, in the meantime of her getting the infinite health potion, I'm making all of these, and then I can just keep her over there in the Abyssal lower zone to grind out resources for it. That's the idea. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so I need to put those on that ranger. Small box of spices. I'll take that out because I have all my books on me right now. This is 7-day stuff there. I need to do something with these. So these need to go to Velia. Fence stuff. I don't know really what that is, but okay. Should really do something with this too. Where did I put that? I think I put it in Velia. That's fine though. This I can actually put in my artifact storage because that's what you can do now. I didn't realize you can actually stack multiples, so you can have like 100 of these if you had enough or got enough, but it only will accept 30 different artifacts. So there are some that I have here that are almost like 10, like the monster damage reduction and the monster damage. Like there's some that I have that are just like, why do I need 8 of them or 4 of them, 5 of them? The answer is I don't, but I do have them. Let's see. I'm going to need, not the cooking, alchemy. I'm going to need these. So I'm going to grab like 20 of these. Alright, so alchemy wise, let's start working on pure powder reagents. I need 1,152 purified bottles of water. You don't need mineral water, it's purified water. So how much was that? 1,152. So we'll do like I guess we'll just follow it exactly. 1152. Grass, we're gonna need 1152 as well. And do I have grass? It's also considered weeds, and I do. Nice. It's going to be 1152. Silver azalea, which I have 70k. 1152. And then the last one is sugar. 1152. So sugar. So now I'm carrying too much, but that's okay. I'm going to be buffing stuff like crazy here in a second. I am going to be using, I believe it's an alchemy, if I can find it. A +3 alchemy. There it is. Let's do that, and then I need to equip my Manos gear, which actually gives me more LT, so it actually solves the problem there. Let's see. Put this down there, I suppose. We're going to add this on. I do not have the premium alchemist clothes. What is that called? I don't remember. I have the cook's one, but not the alchemist one. Where'd it go? I think I went too far past it. Once you go to the underwear, you know you've gone too far. Where? Hello? Am I blind? I swear I'm blind. Is it an outfit? Or is it a costume? Costume. It's a costume. Pavilla costume. I don't have this one. This is for the alchemy stuff, so it's 22 IRL dollars. No thank you. Excuse me. Is there anything else I'm going to need? I'm going to change out my artifacts to be life XP. I believe these are actually gathering XP, but the artifact itself is life, so that's kind of a weird thing. Do I have other just life? Life skill mastery, life X. I only have one, so I can't even do 2 of them unless I remove one of the gathering XP ones, but that's fine. We're not really here to power level alchemy, but I do want to get a ton of buffs going. Because this is what I'm going to do for most of my afternoon here, is just alchemy stuff, really. Let's see. Yeah, the other thing is I really should be using these a lot more because I do the daily stuff to get these, and I have a ton of these petals. So I really should be using the Secret Book of Florin or the other one. No, they combined them, never mind. I think that is all I need. I just need to go ahead and start popping buffs. So I'll pop this one because it's pretty much fairly infinite. I'll pop one of those, one of these, one of those. Before I get too far invested into it as well, there is a buff that you can purchase at your campsite. So I'm going to go out of town a ways here. This is what I did hitting Guru 1 for cooking, by the way. I would go out of Calpheon, because Calpheon's where most of my cooking stuff is at. I would go down to Villa Scroll, and I would actually get the turning gates, which they've changed the UI a lot since when I did that. I'm having flashbacks already, man, jeez. The only difference being that I actually did use like the 1 or 50% or 100% scrolls. I added this huge buff bar thing going. But we also do have that for 50%. There's another 30% from that. I think that is all I'm really going to need. And now I just need to get to, that's cooking, alchemy stations right here. Nice. So over here, we want to make pure powder reagent. So I actually have it on the learned list and recent alchemy. That's nice. So we're going to make 1,152 of these bad boys. I just activate the alchemy stone as well to get that going a little bit. So pure powder reagent, I could swear that I have some of these. I do not, apparently. Shocking. Bloody tree knots. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you. I will purchase all you have and more, if you don't mind. Is there anything else that I need to do? Not really. Right now I'm just like waiting for stuff to happen, things to be bought and or sold. I need to wait for more loyalties to then get the 1-day value pack to then sell stuff. There's nothing really else going on. So this is as exciting as the stream's gonna get, ladies and gentlemen. Me killing cobras and doing alchemy because I need a break from all the combat stuff that I've been doing the last 2 weeks. Now I'm not gonna end the stream right now. I could go on and maybe play something else or do something else. Another thing that I really should do, hang on, because I just remembered. Talk to, I think it's Leanna over here. Yep. We're gonna accept a, is it a weekly alchemy? I do already have it, never mind. Is there a daily alchemy? That's selling the boxes, okay. So we have it, okay. Just wanted to make sure. There's a weekly for making, I think she said it was 50 catalysts. And I don't know what recipe is like the best for it, but you know, pre-powder reagent. Let's get back to making these things, please. Thank you. So the problem with this is that my alchemy is actually fairly low comparatively. Trust me, 930 is actually pretty decent, but it's below 1,200, and that's usually where I like to keep things when I'm doing stuff like cooking with not even cook's clothes is 1245. Like, that's nuts. But the alchemy is fairly low, I would say. I can accept a repeat new experiment. Oh, okay, that's nice. The problem is I don't do any alchemy box selling because alchemy is just, to be a supremist, alchemy is just below me. It's not good. So for me, it's just not worth it to sell the boxes to then get alchemy, like alchemist clothes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and buy one of these at a base price, and then I've been stockpiling a ton of gems. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to go and enhance this puppy and potentially waste 600 more million silver on memory fragments, but you know, we're not going to talk about that. It's my money. I've been trying to save money for like 4.5 billion to then buy crystals to do the freaking Garmos heart. But every time I get a billion, I'm like, I could use that to buy stuff. And I just never save the money. So at this point, I'm just a lost cause when it comes to keeping stuff available for use later on. So, Manos. I almost spelled something completely different. I don't want to talk about it. Let's do about 200 of these bad boys. So I'm going to need 200 of these and 200 of those, and then like 20 of these. And now we're going to go simple alchemy and just boom, 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 boom. Boom. There we go. Doing open for the day. Thank you. But yeah, it's, you know, it's one of those things that I don't feel like... I mean, this is obviously going to help with alchemy mastery and also alchemy time -1 second. The downside to using an alchemy, like, legit, like, clothes versus a silver embroidered, this is a 4 seconds down. You get more alchemy EXP as well. Plus, you get 23 DP, but that's besides the point. I'm surprised this actually gives any DP. The alchemy EXP is the reason why I want to use silver embroidered, not the alchemy mastery. There's this whole debate in the community, and it's still very much split. I personally am on team EXP over mastery. Mastery, you get things better, faster. So the higher your total mastery is, the more you'll get like regular items, special items, rare items, and extra profit, as well as the chance of getting the max number of alchemy products. The downside to max alchemy mastery versus getting more experience points from the silver embroidered is that it takes longer to level up, just a little bit. But some people will say, well, it depends on your RNG, because if it's really good, you don't actually, you're not crippled either way. Using silver embroidered versus just using a master's clothes, it depends on the mastery level, depends on your RNG. There's too many factors involved to really make a concise point. I still do the silver embroidered because it's the fastest way to level up alchemy or anything on this list. Silver embroidered, top tier. That being said, though, I do kind of want to see what it's like to get this potentially up to Pry. We'll see. If I can get it to Pry, then we're in business. And I might just, you know, check it out. But the problem is I'm going to need a ton of memory fragments in the event that this actually fails. And right now I only have 35. So how much could I afford? Almost 200. And if they're cheaper than the max, which they are, then we can afford 200 right now. So heck yeah, dude. The price has actually gone down because people stopped buying. Look at this ridiculousness. Memes, they've gone down like 3 million for 100 more, 100 of them. You can get one more or two more right now. You know, 102 for the same price as it was a week ago. It's nuts. Welcome to the stock market. So I bought memory fragments, so we should be okay. But yeah, it requires normal black gems to then upgrade, and it's a set rate as well. There's no advantage to having like a 200 stack on Manos clothes or life skilling clothes, which I kind of wish was the same for combat, but it's fine. 6%. I mean, that's still pretty freaking decent for life skill clothes. The only problem that is with life skill stuff like this is that there's no way to prevent a downgrade in the event of a failed enhancement. So you can't use Cron Stones to prevent a downgrade, which really sucks. So I have a 152 stack. I'll just put on 45 just because I'm still paranoid and cautious about it, but it's fine. So we're just going to get this up to a Pry real quick, at the very least. Some of you are starting to believe I was just that lucky, huh? I'm literally just going to keep spamming. Come on now. Alright, 10%. Let's go ahead and max repair this bag up. This is literally my first alchemist clothes I've ever bought in this game or obtained, so I'll be using these memory fragments and other stuff, so don't you worry. In fact, I can almost attempt a Tet attempt on one of the Manos processing stones. I have 4 of them sitting here. There we go. Do I attempt a concentrated one? I don't see any concentrated ones in here, but I'll just run back over there and make a few up. Maybe getting to a duo would be very good. Part of my greed is like, get it to a try, get it to a try, and I'm like, don't do that, don't do that, that's a stupid idea. But you know, let's do 4 more. I think it's... I wish on here would tell you what you can use this for, because it just says how to obtain. It doesn't tell you like how to get the concentrated ones. These ones do show it. Or does it? Enhanced prior higher weapons. It doesn't actually show it on here either. Wow, that's really messed up, game. Wow. I'm pretty sure you need 5, no, 10 for everyone. I don't know the exchange rate actually. I cannot. I am now dirt poor, and of course, you know, the time comes for me to get more of these. I had spent all my money, so now I can't even. So the cookie crumbles. I could do it. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Getting that to a try was hard enough. I'm not too concerned about, you know, getting these tree knot things, because it seems like somebody is selling them right now, and they'll just kind of like, it's not working at all. What do you mean? Oh, because I put the black gem with them. I'm stupid. If I had a brain, ladies and gentlemen, I'd be scary. I'd be a very scary individual, like that berserker that just appeared out of nowhere. Maybe he was there the whole time. I don't know. Maybe I've lost all sense of normalcy in this world. Advice of Destiny. Let me pick up the advices if there are any more here, because I'm storing them on my character here. I have to wait till this gets done. I hear an elephant. I don't see an elephant though. Where's this elephant at? Is it on the roof? I don't hear the elephant anymore. Maybe I'm just going absolutely bonkers insane. Who knows? I think it's 1 per 10 black gems? I think? Or it's 1 for 5? That was 1 for 5. Okay. I could have used the, what is it? The blackstone powder, but it's fine. Let's craft these all 10 by hand real quick. So this is the part of my brain that has just, I've been enjoying a little too much, where I'm just like so focused on efficiency and numbers and getting everything right. This part of life skilling is like almost too relaxed for me, because it's like, oh, I got to hurry, I got to do this, got to do that, got that. Now it's like, I don't, like, take a load off, dude. Relax, chill out. When you're doing grinding and stuff, you want to take the most amount of efficiency with you as possible. You want to get that stuff done quick. You don't want to waste any time. Here it's like, no, you just need to relax, yo. You know, it's not like, it's not going to be the end of the world if you don't hit your goal in like an hour. You know, it's a very different but similar mentality. It's wild. Really is wild. I hear the elephant again. Where the heck is this thing? So I don't mess up my UI. I don't see it over there. I was thinking it's like up over here in the corner, but I am not seeing an elephant up over there. It's around here somewheres. Alright. Okay. So this is a plus 15. I'm gonna go look for this elephant. Oh my gosh. There's the elephant. How did I not see that thing? Alright. Let's go ahead and enhance. See if potentially we can get this to a duo. I'm probably gonna run out of the enhancement material. That's probably what's gonna be the thing that kills me here. This thing up to a pry. Let's see. I think I have 3 more? 4 more. So I might need a little bit more memory fragments. Okay, see, my greed got the better of me. I knew it.
Looks like it's been through an archer.
Yeah, I need 5 more memory fragments, which I should be able to do remotely because I'm just feeling lazy.
Get some useful stones with your
Let's
pickaxe.
get the last 5 here, and then I'm going to pair it up, and then I'm going to put it back on the marketplace, and then use my other character, my main Kuno, who's actually doing alchemy right now, to use this. And a pry should be good enough. I just saw also it said a -4 seconds. So the only difference is a mastery versus EXP. And me, I'd much rather do the EXP route because then I level up faster, and then once I'm up at that higher level, my mastery will also be higher. So when I actually change over to a normal, like in the case of Gatherer's Clothes, I do a gathering run where I really want the max amount of items as possible, and that's the priority. Then I want to use the Manos Clothes. If I want to do an EXP run, then I swap over to my Silver Embroidered Clothes. And same thing applies with this. So alchemy stones, of course. It's alchemist. Nope, that's something else. Alchemist, there we go. So this, for now, I guess I'll just keep up here somewhere. So my mastery goes up to 1050 from 930, so it's not too much more. The only difference being the 120 extra alchemy mastery is the 20% less alchemy EXP, but this will increase it to a 23% of getting the max materials versus a 19.7, which honestly is very negligible for me. This will give me an 18.3% extra. There's only 15% for profit. So I'm going to go ahead and use this because the silver embroidered stuff is just... That extra 20% XP is huge when you're talking numbers. Like, every time this goes, it's 0.03. Like, I'll take that, you know? Hopefully we can hit Artisan 10 today or something, but... I'm trying to think what else I could really do because I was going to stream for like another 23-ish minutes, but I'll be honest, like, this is all I plan on doing for the rest of the day, and I don't think you guys want to watch my character shake a jar around and look down occasionally for the next 23 minutes. What do I do? Maybe a match of StarCraft 2? I don't know. Trying to think of other games I played recently that might be fun to mix in here and there. Don't forget the stretch. Feels good for the soul. Let me take a look and see if maybe there's a game that I could potentially play for a little bit. How about let's play a game called Heroes Hour? How about that? What I'll do for the stream is I'll take the Black Desert scene here and I'll just shrink it way... Ooh, we got a mass processing. We're just going to shrink this bad boy down. Nice and small. Nice and small. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up Heroes Hour. And then... here, let's capture Heroes Hour. It's not a very resource intense game, so we shouldn't have any problems. So Heroes Hour, it's a pretty fun game. I also need to turn off the music on Black Desert because it's much louder. I'm just gonna mute Black Desert actually. Okay, so Heroes Hour is a pretty fun game. I don't know why it's not in... It's being very weird right now. But that's okay. Now the sound isn't working. There it is. So we're just gonna do a little bit, just kind of skirmishes really on Heroes Hour here. I have nothing really else to do in Black Desert. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. So skirmishes. Apparently we can bring our own guys to the fight. Honestly, I like the idea of ranged, so we're just gonna do all range memes for whatever reason. We're gonna start battle. These guys are probably gonna overwhelm me. Yep. Yeah, this seems about right. Did I kill? I didn't even kill a single one of them. Wow. Alright, you know that happens. Alright, now let's not do skirmishes. Let's do a new game. Let's do maybe a 1v1. Sure, why not? We'll do a challenging difficulty, because why not? And we're going to play with random. So I don't know what my faction is, what theirs are. So this game is a fairly fun game. Very pixelated, kind of retro-y. You have a few things you got to look out for. You got your own civilization that you can build up and do stuff with. You can build your own army from here. In this case, I'm just going to max out on worms-looking things. And you just basically go around and capture certain points. So if we capture this, we can get wood every turn. If we capture this, we get ore every turn. There's other places like Snake Lair that'll spawn leeches each week to fight for your cause. There's a sulfur place up there. There's some sort of pillar, shrine place. Basically, you just go around and you just explore. You find stuff. You do stuff. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty fun, too. Let me double check here, actually. Yeah, we're good there. And this is referencing some sort of, like, treasure. Let me double check with this. Can I get this in? It's not really in the right resolution. I really don't want it full screen, but we'll have to do that, I guess. So let's go ahead and try to get go for wood. It's challenging. This is challenging. Let's go for this one. So here's battle. We just set people up and you know, go do some stuff. You can't put your units over there. You can only put them on your side of the map. Your commander, it doesn't matter. He doesn't actually die. So now we're just gonna go into battle and hope that we win. They outnumber us, but here's hoping we win. It looks like we might win. If these guys over here can distract the archers long enough for these guys to come over, then we should be okay. But the problem is they got range. Oh, my hero's back. Nice. I didn't know that part. Get him, hero. Get him. Get him. Get him. Hey, we won. They fled. Nice. So now we own a wood camp, and now we have a couple different options here. So when tracked down and defeated in combat, the hero will collect powerful trophies. Most of them will call beasts to aid them in battle. Increase health of units in your army by 6% per rank, and for each rank gives a 50% chance for each unit to avoid damage on the first ranged attack. Ooh. Increase the health of all creatures by 5 and damage of all creatures by 1. Recruit worms for this hero's army over time, or leech if the hero already has any in the army at an average rate of 10.77 per week per rank. What? Increase the distance your hero can travel each day by 5 tiles. Make poisonous blobs fall from the sky early in combat. Enemies hit with this will be poison, taking damage for the rest of combat. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do the health one, or no, maybe this one. Because the extra worms and leeches, sheesh. And then inside our city, we can actually do something. So we're looking for these. One of these can be built. Upgrade pond. What? Upgrade worm to leeches. Weekly number of units is 10. Tavern. This is for small purchase heroes. Dwelling to create lizardtures. Sure, why not? You can only build one thing a day, so we've already built something in the town, so we can't build anything. Character can't move anymore. You can't see the health bar stuff down here, but there's like these little things down here. So this indicates, oh, my character can't move anymore. This would be green if we can build something. So this is a very fun game, by the way. So we're gonna ahead and capture this camp. It's ours now. There's a dude over there. I'm going to have to return back to the homelands. We're going to pick up lizardtures. Infirmary. After combat, will save half your dead units belonging to the faction. Yes, I need this badly. And then should we... That's going to be hard. Impossible. Impossible. Camp. Can I potentially go over here? There's a genie. Oh, wait, there's the enemy, it looks like. Or no, it's not. It's a neutral. Alright, nothing else we can do. Neutral armies. Do we want spell power or luck? I don't really know what the difference is, but I'll go spell power. Why not? Black market, we're not going to worry about that. Impossible. Can't buy any more units right now, but let's go ahead and get more lizardtures per week once we can actually afford it. Mercury. This guy is not doing anything with that, I suppose. Uh-oh. I didn't really want to do that. This might be a problem. But, you know, let's ooh, gosh. Yeah, can we just flee? You will keep surviving units but lose the fight. Your hero will flee to an owned building. Well, I didn't really want to do that, but sure. Yeah, that happened. Alright. Back to the Stone Age. You're supposed to, like, go around the map and, like, figure stuff out and, like, explore and stuff. My guy's tired, so he can't move at all for this turn. Incubation, weekly growth of worms by 4, lizard charge by 3, lizwards by 2, and witch zards by 1. What? Upgrade, create max on everything, please and thank you. And then my guy's still tired, so I can't do anything. Every turn, too, we do make gold from our city, so that's exciting. And it looks like passively made some more units. What's this? Guild of Mages. This will help, I think, give you, it's some spells. So this will be helpful. Gives a one-time boost that makes all your heroes level up. Increases units saved by infirmary by 5%. The town has an active one, reducing costs of constructing the hospital. Gives +1 morale to all current heroes and to future heroes recruited here. I'll do probably this one, medical school. So we get a town portal. This helps us teleport instantly. I don't really care for it because I don't need it. Group of water elementals to fight for you temporarily. Deal a great amount of damage to a single target. Bit of damage to other nearby units, slowing them down. Affects friendly units. So this is a shield here. Nice. Okay. So far, not so bad. Could be better, but you know. I can apparently moderately do this one. So let's go give it a shot, shall we? Let's see. Ice ball, elemental water. Let's just go ahead and throw it down over here on these guys. It'll distract them, hopefully. Let's see. Can I get it on most everybody? Sure. So this is a temporary shield on these guys here. My hero has got injured enough, so that's exciting. It's just not big enough AoE, so let's do more summon dudes. Why not? Some guys down here running away. Yeah, that's right. Run away, cowards. Let's get that ore there. Hunter's Outpost. What is this? The heroes who recruit a mercenary army. Ooh. Where's those? Oh, clarification of buried treasure. Okay. Anything else we can do? So intern. Unclear vision. It seems slightly more clear now. A few more pieces and you'll find the treasure. Cool. I guess. Weekly 7 and 5. Tavern. Marketplace. Marketplace would be good, but counts as constructing 4 buildings instead of 1. Increases gold income by 240 per day. Sheesh. We'll do this one. Well, no, I think we'll do more units because I could use more units. So we get a choice between Witchzard and Lizward. Slow, Hex, and Wind Up, and this guy only has Leap. We can craft 1 of these or 6 of these. Or 9 of them. Sorry, I'm blind. We'll do the Witch Zard. They have more HP, they do more damage, and they're a little bit slower. The power is a little bit better, though, so we'll do those. Yeah. Alright. So this guy, there's some gold over here. I guess we'll go pick that up. Can't really do anything about that right now. Can I use, where's the teleport to home button? What is this? Increases attack area and raises attacking defense by +2, but hero cannot move. Meanwhile, increases resource gain from the closest mine by 50%. Oh, okay. Try to make it back home. It's almost the end of week 1, so I'm gonna add more units here, and then lastly, what do we want to build? Build a fort. Great Hydra after 15 days. Sacrificing artifacts speeds up the I don't know what the Great Hydra is. I don't even know if that's a good thing to do or not. Weekly number is 10, apparently. So these are the leeches. We do a deep tunnel. Yeah, we'll do a fort. Upgrade choice. One of the units, its weekly growth will increase as stated. What? 21 more worms? 11 more swamp arrows, or 6 more witch zards. Heck yeah, witch zards, why not? I don't know if that was a good idea, but you know, here we are. Challenging, impossible, impossible. Hard, we can actually attack these guys again for, you know, keeping gold away from me. Let's see, near impossible. These are just hard now. We'll do a snake layer, why not? We'll try anyways. Can I put these guys on the other side of the wall? I sure can. Everybody going to the choke point now. I might have lost this, maybe. And that scorpion is big and bulky. Please tell me they stay damaged, because that'd be nice. Health of all creatures. I think I'm going to do this one finally. I should have probably done that to start off, but you know, here we are. Yeah, it looks like they actually... Okay, they actually lost some units, which is nice. I'm going to eventually go back over there, but my guy's also tired for the next turn or so. So create max on everything. What do you need? Just more gold, it looks like. So I guess for now, we'll just wait. Not like I can do anything else, so... in turn... Can I make more max, please? Can't create any more. That's an expensive unit, too. I do need to actually start getting more gold. I think we'll do this one next. This should be easy now, so let's go for it. Too bad they reinforced the wall again. Time to speed this, and I think for now, let's just go ahead and... Well, that was a waste of mana. It's whatever. Scorpion. Get him! Get him! Yeah, baby, we won. Nice. Got a bunch of resources in the process. Alright, cool. Anything else I can do over here? I can upgrade the pond, apparently, so let's upgrade the pond. Which then we can upgrade our workers, or units. There's this guy with gold. If I can get this guy down here, that might be good. So for now, I'm going to head back to home, and then in turn get some more gold here, and then hire more units, or I guess we can increase our gold. We'll upgrade and then create one more here, and then I want to go after this guy because I want this gold here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just move everybody to the front line, get everybody as close as possible, hit speed 2 times, and let's go, baby. Let's go ahead and give these guys all shields. I should have put some more melee guys up here because these wizard dudes are probably going to be a problem. Oh boy. The range memes, man, they're pretty funny, aren't they? Ha ha hee hee. We'll do the toxicology now. I'm coming back for you guys. Don't you worry. We'll do, no, not that. I want to get this one, but I need more money for that. So for now, we'll just create more max. We'll intern, because I can't do anything. This is not going fantastically, but I never claimed to be a professional at this game. We can upgrade this for Lizwards, and we're not going to do that. Just sound, that's a fun word to say, you know. Apparently we can upgrade these guys even further, so nice. I'm a little hesitant to move because I'm afraid this guy might actually attack my town. So, you know, that's the thing. So a bunch of those guys. I'm going to move everybody up over here. This is going to be... Oh, toxicology, baby! Heck yeah! Go get him, witch zards. Is that what you guys are called? I don't remember. Get him. Get him. Nice. Nailed it. What is this one again? Precepts of roaming beasts. You hear a water spell with strength according to your rank. Increase the weekly growth of units in your towns by 20%. Per perk. As bodyguards to your hero's army during combat, their power is based on the power difference between this hero's and the main hero's army. Whichever your heroes has the most powerful army. Bodyguards consist of various faction units. Get 50% of the power difference between this and the main hero's army, up to 200 power per rank. Increase the morale of units in the army by +1. Morale gives your creatures 1.5% chance per second per stat to enter high morale, where they move twice as fast and attack twice as fast. Whenever creatures in hero armies die, the attack speed of allied creatures is increased within the distance of 48. What? Alright, cool, let's do that. Alright. These guys are going near me, I don't really like that, but you know, here we are. 500 gold per day, let's do that. Yes, please. Very nice. Can't do anything else. So, can I actually do this and then tell this guy to like move? I sure can. So now I can go over here and then I can transfer. Ah, very nice. I don't know what I'm looking at. Really, this must be the beast trail thing that I was looking at. I don't know. Warrior's Greaves, +1 defense and attack, sure, why not? Near impossible, moderate, impossible, and then we're not gonna worry about that. Try to head back to home, and then additional marketplace, increase gold income, ritual, I don't know what this means, but we'll do this for extra gold income. And I can't build anything for 4 days, which is fine. Alright. And right now I'm just waiting for more units, sadly. Where's this guy at? Oh, nice. I can't move it around apparently. But I can pick him up. Heck yeah, baby. Nice. Get more units. Max. Can't do any more. And then we're going to move these guys over to here. And then we're going to do that. Nice. Now I know about that. Oh gosh, that's so much easier. So what are we looking at now with this dude? Now he's considered easy. A lot of these guys are considered easy. Beast found. It's probably the beast that I was supposedly tracking. Here comes the toxicology. Heck yeah, dude. That's just amazing. Let's go ahead and use these. Oh my fire. fire elementals are literally tearing into my troops. But hey, these guys are on the fleeing away from the. I almost said crime scene, fleeing away from the battle, so we're good. Heck yeah. All right, so what else should we upgrade? Maybe this? I don't know. Track down and defeated in combat. You'll collect powerful trophies. Sure, why not? I suppose I don't know what these trophy things are that I'm collecting, or like how to see them or anything, but you know. Leather trousers. Now we'll do more XP. Is this the beast? Apparently. Oh my gosh, there's 7 of them. Gosh. All right. So just oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here. We'll do more gold. Nice. Anything else? This looks like they went down over here. Over here somewhere, maybe. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and max out these. Can't build anything in town, so I might as well just use the money to build more army. Although it's saying I can build stuff here, I don't think that's entirely true. I can, never mind. Shows you how much I know about this game. Let's go over to this guy. Merge the army. And then go over to this one. Beast found. This guy? I'm just fighting creatures at this point, just random spiders and whatnot. I'll take it. Nice. Level up, what do we do? What can we do? Increase the lucky creatures. Luck gives 4% per stat chance for each attack by your creatures to be luck strikes, dealing 3 times more damage in a 4 times larger area with greater knockback. Whose attacks beat melee units by 6% per rank as your units lose health, they gain extra damage and movement speed. I think we'll do this, the hunting, because now I'm starting to realize just how powerful this thing is. That's a lot of stuff we just got for that. And then now we're going to move her. The Witchzards? I don't know what they're called. Intern. Things are looking a little bit better now. It was a little scary for a little bit, but it's fine now. Unlock 4 skills. Sure, why not? We have a ton of new stuff. I'm not really going to be too concerned about it right now. We're going to control battle on this one. Why not? Let's do this. Get him, boys. Hey, we get little summoning dudes now. Nice. Oh my gosh, they come out of everywhere. It's probably from one of the armor pieces I got, because they look like the spiders I killed. Player 1. XP, please. What is this? Entering the outpost, you were surrounded by grim figures, a band of mercenaries once working for a bounty hunter who died on one of their last missions. They looked up and down and decided they may join you for a price of 3,000 gold. So for 3,000 gold, I can get swordsman. I'm sorry, but I'm a lizard dude. I don't think you'll fit in with us. You're not as cool and lizardy as we are, and that is a prerequisite to be in my army. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to help you. Enjoy your guys' time and don't cross me, whatever you do. Let's go ahead and summon some of these guys back here. Hopefully it'll distract them in the back lines instead of throwing fireballs, and you know, we're good. We've reached critical mass, ladies and gentlemen. Granted, we're not playing on like the hardest difficulty possible, but you know, it seems slightly more. I don't know where this is on the map. I'm thinking it's somewhere over here, but I need to like go over there and use the dig for treasure thing. More XP. Can we buy more? We cannot. I am broker than a joke right now. Alright, it's intern. Uh-oh. Can we flee? Can we flee? Everybody run away. Flee, run. Oh gosh. So NPCs in the wild, pretty okay. Whatever the heck this is all about, no, not okay. And he has plenty of reserves. That's what this bar up here is. So let's just flee. Everybody run away. He is going to nuke my settlement. Oh no, this is horrible. Is this dude cheating? I'm just curious. Yep, here goes my settlement. First swing, haste, ice ball, force field. This is not a good thing. What does this do exactly? Attacks or effects friendly units. Okay, now that's not gonna help me at all. Can I just? This dude's got like ogres or something. What the heck are these? Corruptors. That's exciting. How exactly do they must AIs cheat, man. This is 100% confirmed. The sound literally died because the game knows I'm calling it out on its bull right now. The game is also going at a stellar like 2 frames per second. And my computer's not taxed. I think it's just the game not processing everything that's going on at 2 times speed. Like 1 time speed might be faster, but look at this. This is their reinforcements. And they still have, well, they don't have any more, but this is their reinforcements. I literally can't compete with this. Yeah, nah. Not happening, Chief. Admittedly, it was kind of fun. I enjoy this game. To be honest, the next couple of days, if I don't feel like grinding or doing too much stuff in Black Desert, I can always just play this while doing some alchemy or something in the background. So, I mean, it's not gonna be too bad. This dude's this AI is definitely whooped my butt. So, he's a level 10. As far as level goes, I mean, I did waste a lot of turns just kind of messing around. So yeah, I lost my main encampment and also my heroes, so nothing else I can do, but that is Heroes Hour. I really enjoy this game. I played it a little bit here and there, but not enough to actually be good at it, clearly. So if you guys are interested, I probably might do a little bit more with some Black Desert stuff in the background like I did today. Which reminds me, we are still not done. We have 300 more recipes to go. Jeez. So yeah, that is going to call it for today. Like I said, I have other things that I would like to do, but I just haven't really been doing a whole lot in Black Desert the last couple of days, just because it's just been one of those I just don't feel like actually actively playing again. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that game, I might play a little bit more of it in the next couple of weeks because it's kind of fun, you know. So as far as it is, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Until next time, you can always hit that subscribe button, bell icon down below to be notified when I go live for future live streams. Usually it's 6 p.m. to like 8 p.m. Went a little bit over tonight because that game just, I lose track of time. So, but yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow about 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to about 8, so about 2 hours. Wednesday and Friday are the only differences, and those are usually a little bit later, like an hour later or two. Who knows? But if you guys are interested, do that. I really appreciate it. Maybe drop a like on the video. Let me know if you guys like the video and you want to see more live streams. I really appreciate it. I just crafted a Giannis Fragment. Excuse me? In alchemy, you can get a Giannis Fragment? Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless. Bye-bye.